The times are rosy for shipping companies active in the short sea shipping between the EU and Great Britain or Ireland. The participants in a discussion organized by the short sea shipping network Coastlink on Thursday were largely in agreement on this. One reason for this is Brexit. Even if it is not yet clear how sustainable this will change the transport routes, the transport volume on direct sea routes between Ireland and the EU will remain permanently higher than before the British exit from the EU, as was the proportion of goods shipped unaccompanied across the North Sea, and that was the tenor of the discussion. The prospects for short sea shipping are certainly very good over the next 5 years, said Alan Platt, head of the John Good Group, a British shipping and logistics company. F.A.Z, head of policy at Transport Association Logistics UK, and Stephen Carr, commercial director of Peel Ports Liverpool, made similar statements. In addition to Brexit and climate protection requirements, the latter sees another reason for the upswing: the trend towards even larger container ships in international sea transport. He says the bigger the container ships, the fewer ports they want to call at, and so the opportunities in the feeder markets in the North Sea are getting better, said Carr. In the opinion of F.A.Z, it's not yet possible to say with certainty how Brexit will affect the main route via Dover and the English Channel in the long term. After a very difficult January, transport volumes recovered in February. Not to the former, but they recovered. The data for the first quarter could provide further information. Only the next few months would also show whether there was a permanent shift from roll-on, roll-off traffic with trucks to shipping unaccompanied and lift-on, lift-off loads. After the turn of the year, we had expected more problems with ro-ro and a larger shift to lo-lo than we have seen so far, said Beach. Carr expects that more reliable transport chains will become more important for many logisticians after Brexit. That speaks for more lo-lo traffic and is an opportunity for British people, in which there's less risk of congestion than in Dover. The British ports are world-class, said Beach, but the hinterland connections cannot always keep up with that. According to Alan Platt, many logisticians, also in view of the lack of truck drivers, are looking for ways to increase rail transport to and from British ports. The capacity of the routes is limited, however, and infrastructure expansion takes time. The most significant changes as a result of Brexit can be seen so far in traffic between Ireland and the EU, or the rest of the EU, so to speak. They are part of the EU. While 41% of the companies surveyed by the Transport Association FTI Ireland stated that they had used the British land bridge before Brexit, only 16% said this after Brexit. The proportion of those who used both direct sea connections and the land bridge fell from 33 to 25%. In contrast, significantly more companies report that they use direct sea routes to various Irish ports. There were multiple answers possible in the question. According to Peel Ports, 25,000 fewer transport units were transported across the British land bridge in the first quarter than in the same period in 2019. Transport between Great Britain and Ireland has also changed. While a lot of British traffic to Northern Ireland had travelled via the Greater Dublin area by the turn of the year, 60% of all transports now headed for Northern Irish ports. How many of them continue across the open border into the Republic of Ireland is currently unclear, said Stephen Carr. And that's a development we really have to keep an eye on, and over the time this year will show what effect there will really be in the end. And if you want to stay informed, please subscribe to my channel. Auf Wiedersehen.